Good morning from Snake Mountain Boat Works on Tuesday, July 11, 2017. Here's an update on the 1959 17-foot Chris-Craft Sportsman. For the last few days, John is focused on the most unpleasant job, which is cleaning decades and decades of grease and gunk and dirt off the inside of the topsides and applying the first coat of Sikkens Cetol Marine, and we'll let him pick it up from there and then go take a look at the foredeck.
So after I got in here and I cleaned up the insides and got it ready for a coat of Cetol, I took and put a bead of 5200 sealer along the bottom of the sides, along the chine, so that water wouldn't possibly get down in and penetrate any part of that. And then I'm going to take a coat of bilge paint and go along the edge of the chine. The top edge of the chine is bare still, and you can still see that sealer. I'll do a coat of bilge paint across the top of that.
And you used Interlux 333 to clean off the excess 5200?
Yes, I did, so that I could keep a nice clean line on the sidewalls of the boat. Even though it gets ceilings, everything behind there is preserved this way. A little extra preservation on it, so it'll last that much longer. Then I went to the foredeck. And of course, before I put the covering boards on, I want to make sure all the framing is good and solid and tight. So I came up to the foredeck here and found that these frame pieces here, the cleats between the boards, needed a little repair. So I made myself up a repair for this one here. And the rest of them look pretty good, except this one here is all split and cracked where one row of screws goes in it, and I could toothpick it and glue it and spend a lot of time on it, or rip out another section of wood and put that in here. Then of course I'll have to seal them, paint them, but definitely nice oak strips are better than the pieces of wood that were ripped and falling apart.
And if I remember correctly, we have the planking for the foredeck and aft deck all ready to go down.
I know I got all the covering boards sanded and Dutchman, and I've got to do the final sanding on them to lay them in. The deck boards, I think I did quite a few of them. I'm not really sure of that, but they're a quick sand job on them and they'll go down.
But it looks like we should be able to save the deck boards.
Oh, the deck boards look savable, yes.
Yeah, that's great, because she's such an original example of this series of Chris-Craft Sportsman 17-foot utilities that we don't want to replace a single piece of wood that we cannot save. So that's an update on July 11, 2017 on the 1959 Chris-Craft 17-foot Sportsman. Thank you so much. Bye-bye for now from Snake Mountain Boat Works.